morning. I am so glad to be with you today. I really am. There's a fifth word from the cross that Jesus gives us. It's the word suffering. He says this statement. He says, I am thirsty. I am thirsty. Now, yesterday we talked about the emotional pain that Christ suffered, of loneliness. This word today is about his physical suffering. His physical suffering. Jesus suffered physically. That's the human part of Jesus. He was 100% God, but he was 100% man, human being. He had flesh like you and I. You know, the Bible describes the scene where Jesus was whipped with a cat of nine tails, and it was 39 lashes, to where his back was just like raw hamburger. It was horrible. And then the crown of thorns on his head pressed down. And 10-inch spikes, nailed into his wrist and his hands. And Jesus Christ experienced suffering, physical suffering. And here's why that's important. God does not just know you from a distance, that you're a mere mortal, that he is the divine, but he doesn't really get what you're going through when you suffer physically. But the truth is, he does. Jesus, God in the flesh, felt what you feel when you're suffering. Some of you are suffering in your bodies right now, or you have, and you understand this, but you're suffering today. And Jesus says, I know where you're at. I feel what you feel. But also Jesus says, I'm going to help you through it. And then sometimes we can ask the Father in Jesus' name, and he will heal our bodies. So pray for healing. But I can tell you from firsthand experience, sometimes that healing doesn't come. And when it doesn't come, you need to understand this. Jesus understands your suffering, and he will give you the strength to persevere and move through it. He loves you. He's crazy about you. You have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow.